Yes, hello. Hi, hello, welcome to Marimba Monday. I don't know, Eric. I don't know who it was who pressed the wrong button. Greetings to all of you. Hello, Donnie Truck. Welcome. Oh yeah, this is from the charity event that I did. I don't know if I've like worn this on stream yet or not. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna wear today, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's wear this. Because it was streamers versus everybody, and we all had our name on it. That stream event actually was a great branding question for me because like nobody could figure out if I was Drum Ultima or Doug. Like in terms of how they referred to me, in terms of what they called me. Like sometimes it was Drum Ultima, but then sometimes it was just Doug. Often it was just Doug, and I got the shirt that said Doug on it. So it's like, okay, like I don't know, who am I? I mean, I'm both. I am both at the same time. I am Doug. I am Drum Ultima. I'm all of these things. Doug Ultima, yeah. But boy, okay, hi, man. Who here is buried under like a couple feet of snow right now? If you're buried under the snow, put some like snow emoji in chat of some sort. Put snow in chat if you are under the snow. I am kind of exhausted because of how difficult it was to clear the snow in my driveway. I have a snowblower and it was still kicked my butt. Is that snow emoji? What is this? Rob K Happy Dance. It's pretty clear. Oh, really? You didn't get any snow? We got so much snow here. I mean, this is like an East Coast thing. You got snow, but it was easy to clear. Okay. Hi Arag. Yeah, I got a lot of snow. I mean, I would say like, I think probably like a foot and a half maybe that I had to clear, but it was heavy. It was like wet, heavy snow. It was like perfect for packing. I would have made like a snowman or like thrown snowballs if I had like any energy left in me whatsoever after trying to clear the driveway. And like, I didn't even clear the whole thing. I didn't even clear the whole driveway. I did like half of it, maybe like 2/3 of it. And I was like, this is close enough. I can get my car out of this. And then like after that, after I cleared it, somebody had hired somebody to plow their driveway because they have a really long like driveway that goes all the way around their house. And that plow just like plowed all of the excess snow right in front of the walkway to my house. Like exactly like to where the rail meets the road. And I was just kind of watching it like, okay. Yeah, I was so upset. And then like they tried to like fix it and like clean it up, but really like there's just this like, I posted a picture on Blue Sky. There's like just this like big pile of snow right in front of the walkway to my house. So yeah. But okay, this is cool. No school today. I had today off because of the blizzard. No school. And then there's no school tomorrow either. I just found out there's no school tomorrow. So I gave my theory class because I knew that they would be like forlorn and despondent without their regular dose of theory for the week. So I gave them like a nice beefy assignment to work on that will also hopefully teach them something while they work on it. And then yeah, you need your hit of theory, right? Like we all do. Like if anybody from my theory class is watching this right now, like this is just you're gonna understand when you get older. You know, you're gonna have that moment where you're like, you get out of bed and you're like, ah, man, my knees ache and I really need some music theory. Like it's just gonna happen to you eventually. You know, I know you don't understand now while you're young, but like eventually you're gonna understand that that's how it is. But yeah, now I have to come up with something for tomorrow's class, which I think. Yes, I can make music theory puns on the internet because of my daily dose of music theory, and so can you. Oh, look at that. There's Blue Sky. Thanks, Nightbot. But yeah, so tomorrow I don't have school either, which kind of throws things off in terms of scheduling for me, but I'll figure it out. I think for my percussion class in the morning, I teach a class for music educators to learn how to be percussionists. I think for them, I'm just going to... sometimes I will record something, but I think that class really relies on being able to like have them play like in the room and like watch each other and give feedback, and then I give them feedback, and we can't do that. So I'll probably just give them another assignment. I think they will get off a little more easily than the theory class did. But you know what the funny thing is about a snow day? I spent all day working on school stuff anyway. It's just like more time for me to work on being ready to teach. But yeah, so it's been crazy with this blizzard here. I was very afraid yesterday when it all started coming down that I was going to lose power. I was so afraid. Hi, McAfee. Speaking of blizzard survivors, I know y'all had a lot of snow to clear as well. I was so afraid of losing power that I like kept waking up in the middle of the night just to like, I would like wake up in the middle of the night and I would like just notice like, okay, I hear my ceiling fan or I hear my humidifier, or like at one point I looked at the alarm clock and I was like, okay, the alarm clock is on, you know, fell back asleep, right? I just kept waking up over and over again because I was so worried. The thing that I was worried about more than anything else, well, okay, I think the thing that I should have been the most worried about more than anything else as a homeowner is my pipes freezing. Because if we lose power for too long and it gets too cold, then that would be bad. If the pipes freeze, then I have a big water problem, right? Remember alarm clocks? I still have a physical one. You're in California. Jealous. Yeah. But beyond like pipes freezing and stuff, the thing that I was most worried about was like, where was I going to get my coffee in the morning? If I woke up and the power was out, I knew it could be days before the power would come back on, because it would take the utility company a really long time to fix everything. And I was thinking, where am I going to get coffee? Where am I going to be able to go where there's coffee? I won't be able to leave the house. How am I going to have coffee? It was my number one fear. And when I woke up, I was like, I need to hurry up and make coffee before the power goes out. Like, because it was still storming when I woke up. I was like, I don't know. We could lose power at any moment. I need to make coffee right now as fast as possible. You keep instant coffee for emergencies. Yeah, but even then, it's like, how is I going to warm it up? I guess like at that point, I could just like mix it into cold water and just aggressively mix and be like, this is just going in my body one way or another. Hit Pro Best. Hi, Mr. Perry. I've been a YouTube subscriber for like 10 years. Love your videos. First time tuning in your stream. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome in, Hit Pro Best. Thank you so much for stopping by. You don't need to call me Mr. Perry. Please, Mr. Perry was my father's name. But if you're one of my students, you do. Actually, going by Mr. Perry is a weird one. Hi, Pete. No, Pete, you can't go to the bathroom. We're withholding bathroom privileges from here on out. When I first started teaching, since I was teaching mostly private lessons, I would just be fine with my students calling me Doug. But like now that I'm in front of classrooms a lot more, now I feel like I need to be maybe something else. Professor Perry works, I guess. Mr. Perry is still kind of weird, but okay, you know. Eric, I see my high school band director on gigs all the time, and it is really, really hard. It is really, really hard for me to not just default to saying, hey, Mr. M, whenever I walk onto a gig. Like, I'm almost 40, right? And I still have that impulse whenever I see him, like, oh, Mr. M, you know, like, I cannot. Pete. He can't be Tom. He can't be Tom. Oh, Sir Perry, that's a pretty cool one. That might work. Can't call your high school band director Rich. It's weird, right? It's weird. I think it's weird. It's a tough one to navigate. All right, we should play some music, huh? Sorry, I'm gonna have to fade you out. I'm so sorry. Hi, Sigma. Look at day over 38. God. Oh, boy. Yeah. I'm turning 39 this year. That's like dangerously close to 40. Okay, I already warmed up today. So in theory, I should be ready to play Marimba. But I'm still cold. It's not so bad. You know, I think I think when I turn 40, I think it's a lot's going to change for me, like just in terms of my perspective. I always had, okay, I still remember my dad's 40th birthday party. I was super young, but I remember it happening. And I have this like sort of like, even though like I'm older than my parents were when they had kids, I still have this like latent denial of like, I can't be that age. For my entire life, my parents were like a million years old. They've always been a million years old. So like, I think when I turn 40, that's going to help me kind of be like, okay, all right, maybe my parents were young at one point, or maybe I'm just old. I don't know. Maybe I'm a million now, right? It's fine. Let's have a joint 40th. That would be really fun, actually. That could be super fun. Or let's have, McAfee, let me raise you one. For all of us in that sort of like late August, early September, we can even expand it. Like we can even go back to like beginning of August. We can go into November, right? Oh my God, Mezzo, yes, absolutely. Here's what I'm proposing. What if all of our birthdays, every single one was a joint birthday celebration? We just did it again every single time. It was everybody's 40th birthday. And we just do it over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like I think that would be fun. Every we have like 7 or 8 to 12 joint birthday parties. Okay, let me. Okay, but it's actually secretly for us. Yeah. Okay, that's good. You're treating 41 like a big one for personal branding reasons? Oh. What's the brand? Are you gonna add a number to your username? Are you gonna, because it's 4-1? Is that like the new 6-9? Oh, I got it. Yep. I get it. Yes, I got it. That's probably my students' homework is plagal cadences actually. Yeah, that's a good one, honestly. Although I do like the idea of adding a number to your username. Like most people want to have no number on their username in order to like be like, yes, I am the whatever, right? I didn't need to disambiguize myself with a number. But I like the idea of somebody being like, you know what? It's time to move on from being like Dude Master to being Dude Master 420, you know? Like it's time to get there. Here's a nice little warm-up tune. Do I find time to practice? You know, I do try to. Also, hi, Chair. Thanks for lurking. I practiced today, but like for the most part nowadays, with how busy I am, if I can, even if like I can just get a half hour of warm up in, like to me, that's like a success. I'm really happy about that. If I can just get on the instruments, just move my hands a little bit on everything. And when I warm up, I like go all over the place. I'll warm up on snare drum. I use my timpani pad, the xylophone, marimba. I try to just get all the different angles moving. And then if I can practice after that, then that's awesome, especially if I have like something coming up. So once the academic year is done, I'll probably get back into the swing of like practicing repertoire again. And I especially want to go between like practicing like marimba vibe repertoire or disco cactus repertoire. And then when my steel pans are back in here, working on steel pan and drum set etudes and exercises and stuff. I want to get my steel pan chops back. Not back. I just want to have them, period. I don't think I've ever had them. And I just want them. Okay, I'm going to use 24s. I've been having a good time using 24s with 23. And let's do a little warming up. Speaking of which, even though I said I already warmed up, I want to warm up more. I'll open up song requests. My hands are dry. It's dry down here. I've got the humidifier running, but it is dry down here. And VG Lead Sheets randomizer just dumped some Link's Awakening on me. Oh, yes, I do, actually. Sigma, I did VG Lychee's randomizer at this event actually. Um, I'll tell you more about it. Googie! Ah, Googie, so good to see you. Oh my gosh, Googie over on YouTube. Googie is one of the percussionists that I went to Yale with, and Peabody actually. Wonderful musician. Googie, are you snowed in too? You probably are, right? Yes, I stream every Monday, most of the time. All right, this is a little warm up on Mabe Village. Yes, hit pro best. I mostly improvise on this channel. I'll take like a video game tune as like a source, and then I'll improvise on it. Yeah, to answer the question about compositions, I wrote a piece called Best Wishes a while ago that's published by C. Allen Publications. And then like I have some like arrangements that are kind of in that realm, like Undertale Variations. I have a duo arrangement of Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts for vibraphone and marimba. I also wrote a marimba solo called Sunrise for Marimbology, the YouTuber Marimbology. I haven't put that one out there yet, but I want to figure that out at some point. I don't have a ton of compositions, but I have a couple. And okay, so let me explain what VG Lead Sheets Randomizer was, because I did at this event. So when I was taking requests, the event was sabotage themed. So there were these things that people could donate to the charity to do in order to like do something to make the performance more challenging for me. Also, apologies about the ad that's about to start. They're going to go off every like 30 minutes or so. So sorry about that. I won't do any playing during the ad. But I'll wait until it's done before I make any music. But anyway, so the gimmick behind this idea of doing VG Lead Sheets randomizer, because there were a bunch of Super Metroid randomizer players there. The gimmick was that I would pull up, like if somebody donated to redeem a VG Lead Sheets randomizer, I had an assistant there. I had VG Lead Sheets on my tablet, and then I would either start with a request or start with just a random chart. And every 30 seconds, one of the assistants would hit the shuffle button and pull up a new lead sheet. And then I would just have to transition into whatever the new one was and start playing that and tell everyone what it was. And do that like until I think for like 5 minutes or something like that. Every 30 seconds they would change the chart that I was playing, and I would just have to figure out how to work my way into the next one. It was really fun. I had a really great time doing that. But yeah. Okay, let me see here. All right. Yeah, it would be fun to make like something automated that would actually shuffle it like automatically for me as like a bit to do. Okay, we've got some requests coming here. Wait, balloon trip again? Didn't I just do that one last week? I remember it because it was very contrapuntal. And it was a Chabi transcription. Chabi, I think somebody else requested that last week. That wasn't you. And I remember noticing that it was a Chabi transcription. I was impressed by the level of detail. Okay, so for those who are new here, the way that the system of priority works is that Tier 2 and Tier 3 subscribers get priority on requests, and then everybody else I go more or less in order. So the first request actually from Eric MG, getting that Tier 3 redeem there, is for a free improv with disaster piece vibes. Yes. Oh yeah, donuts take priority above subscriptions. That is true. Okay. So, all right. Let's try to do that then. So, disaster piece vibes. Disaster piece is very contrapuntal. This isn't disaster piece enough. It could be disaster piece. All right, there's a free improv for Eric that was supposed to be based on Disaster Piece vibes. I tried. Thank you, Eric, for the request. C.R. Hees, welcome. Commenting from YouTube over there. Great to see you playing. I have a theory question. Me personally, how do I harmonically incorporate, understand the function of the augmented fourth, like C, E, F sharp, knowing its whole tone association? Oh, well, so I guess it depends on the context, really. Like, because you know that tone row, I guess, like doesn't exist in a vacuum, right? Like it's going to be associated in something, but I think most of the time, if I'm going to use that sort of raised fourth sound, it's probably going to be in a Lydian context, and I'm probably going to use it in like a major 7 sounding chord. So like in this case, like, you know, like that kind of took me straight to G after a while. But like sometimes I'll put it right up against the 5. I like putting it right up against the 5 a lot too. But I also like doing that with 4, depending on the context. You know. But I guess if I strongly tonicize C, but I might still use it there. And then like, yeah, every once in a while it comes into like play with like the when you think of it in a whole tone context, right? But you can also start working with the modes of the harmonic minor, which can get really fun. So which one is this? What, the third mode of the harmonic minor? So if I'm in melodic minor, modes of the melodic minor. So there's a melodic minor, and I start from the 3rd note. That's a pretty cool sound. Yeah, that could be a really neat sound too. And then another mode from the harmonic or from the melodic minor would be, which one is this one? So this would be the 4th mode of the melodic minor, I believe, which is Lydian dominant. That's another cool one. So there are a lot of different like scale like types of things and like sort of tonal clusters that you can extrapolate like a strong sharp 4 from. But yeah, it's fun. The raised 4 is cool. I like it. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep playing some requests here. Got Eric's done. I felt like it's also like very intimidating to like play something in the style of like another composer. Not just like the directive of play this in the style of composer, but also play this in the style of living composer who like exists right now. And also play this in the style of living composer who exists right now and is also your friend. Like if he heard me do that, like is he going to be sitting there like, that doesn't sound like me. That's not me, you know? Oh man. Okay. Darth Plague's up next. And then after Darth Plague, actually, I might deviate a little bit from the norm and do some requests from folks who are relatively new to the stream. But Darth Plague has requested Dragon Detective. Ooh, it sounds like my kind of detective. I'm about to finish this cool indie game with a fun soundtrack. Neat. Oh wait, this is a play along. Darth Plague, this is a play along, right? Scarf Dragon. Oh, are they actually dragons? Uh-oh. Oh, this is like up my alley in a way that I'm not going to talk about on stream. Okay, let's play it. Yeah, it said VG lead sheets request in the request, but that's okay. I'm going to turn this up a little bit to make sure we can hear it okay. Let me know if the bounce is okay. So whimsical. Oh my god, Chambi. That's amazing. That was so whimsical. I loved that. So that was from Dragon Detective, a friend from the shadows. Check out the game. It's been fun. Yeah, no, that looks right up my alley. Okay, I'm going to turn up. I changed the way I am monitoring stuff now. So I'm actually going to listen to that again for a little bit to see if I can fix my monitor mix a little better here. Okay, I think this is better now. Hold on a second. I'm going to go back over here. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot better. Great. Scarf dragon. I do see a dragon wearing a scarf in the picture right now. But that was a dance for stones unturned from that game. Sweet. Yeah, I'll totally check that out. Well, thank you, Darth Plagueis, for the request. AKA one of the dragons has a scarf. I think I extrapolated that. Okay. I'm going to do Donnie Truck and Hit Pro Best next because y'all are relatively new to the stream. I'd love to get some requests in for you guys. And they're both play-along. So one is from Tohu13, 10 Desires. Tohu music is super cool. This is Night Sakura of Dead Spirits. Ooh! Modulation. sec, one sec, one sec. Oh! That truck driver modulation. Yeah, I got it that time. Nice. That was awesome. That was a bop, truly. Night Sakura of Dead Spirits from Touhou. It's a great soundtrack. I think I've talked about this. Oh, thank you, Donnie Truck. I appreciate that. I think I've talked about this on... sorry, I moved the mic away from my mouth to adjust my earbuds, but I kept talking. I shouldn't have done it. One of the first times somebody ever asked me to write video game music for like a game, like original music for a game. It was a Touhou style Bullet Hell, and so I referenced a lot of Touhou music when trying to write for that. I don't know if I have any of it anywhere. I might actually. Let me see. Hold on. It might actually be on my YouTube music. Let me see. Where are my uploads? Library. Uploads. I have so many random things in here. It doesn't want to show me. Yeah, it doesn't want to show me my uploads, but they're definitely here. Me. Okay. There's probably another me. Good. Battle theme. Here it is. This is one of my first. This is inspired by Touhou music. Wait, hold on. I have the audio muted. I wrote this like in college. With like, I wrote it with like very limited and bad samples. Part of the directive too was that this guy really liked prog rock, so I was also thinking about prog rock while writing this. This part's Touhou. that's a sample of early video game composition approaches. I did another battle theme for him later on, but that was a little more like more of a boss battle theme too. But that one gets kind of off in the off the deep end. I don't know a lot of the soundtrack, Donnie Truck. Like I wouldn't be able to like I wouldn't know the names of the tunes, but like I might have heard them. It's very possible that I heard them. And sadly, like the one Tohu tune that like I'm most clued into is thanks to the Ronald McDonald meme video. Is just the that's like the one that I most know. Whatever it is, yeah. Okay. Oh, we have an ad starting. Let's let this ad start, and then we're gonna play Hit Pro Best's request right after that. So 90 seconds for the ad, and then we'll be right back into it right after that ad is done. Let's see. I'm gonna close some things. I'm gonna check on things, make sure. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that I was on, all set with everything here. This is gonna make noise. Okay, good. Keep that window up so I can check that game out later. Oh, Donnie Truck, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Wow, Donnie Truck, thank you so much for that tier 3 subscription. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is like this requires some some arts and crafts actually. Hold on. Cuz this is something that I do for the tier 3s. But now I have to go into here because I haven't had a tier 3 in a while. So I'm totally not equipped to do this. Where is it? Oh my god, it's upstairs. Okay, hold on. I need to find a better system for mounting these. Back from the ad. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you so much for that tier 3. Holy heck. Okay, here we go. This is what's going to happen now because you did that. I'm going upstairs to grab something that I have stored up here instead of down there. Yep, there it is. All right. Normally, I write subscribers on the Cajon. But if you subscribe at tier 3, we up the ante a little bit. This is a marimba bar. This is like a bar from a marimba. And because I've done this multiple times and people come and go, we take a bit of tape, we put it over the marimba bar. Good old masking tape. And just for the record, I'm not doing anything like sacrosanct to this instrument because this marimba bar is cracked. It's no longer playable. So normally these would get thrown in the trash, but I have brought them new life here on twitch.tv/drumultima. As a tier 3 subscriber, you get immortalized on one of these. Donnie. There we are. Donnie Truck, you are on your very own marimba bar, which we'll put right here. This stand is probably going to sink as soon as I do this. Yep. That's all right. There we go. Thank you, Donnie Truck, so much for that tier 3 sub. I really appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Now I think we're back from the ads, too. But, yeah, tier 1 subscribers end up on the Cajon here. The sub box, as I call it. It's a Peruvian percussion instrument that you sit on to play, and it's got four, well, actually two. I would say two really good faces for writing people's names on. Okay, tier 2 go in the hole. Yeah, that's right. There's a hole on this side, and all the tier 2 subscribers go around the hole. When they come and go, even if it's just like, you know, just for a month, I still want to put you on the Cajon or on a bar somewhere because I appreciate it a lot. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and play another request now. Let's go for Hit Pro Best. Yes, you saw the Pokemon plushies, so we can do some Pokemon music. Lake from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And this is a great one for vibraphone too. So let's play it. Let's do it. I think this is an extended track, so we'll do it a little more. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh yeah, Troya. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and fade it out here. Just under 5 minutes of some lake there. Ooh. XXX Jacrispy. XXX. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That was for Hipro Best. That was Lake. Yeah, that tune is so harmonically interesting and tricky, actually, honestly, upon first listen. Or even upon second listen. I've definitely heard it before. But like, yeah, it has... It starts out oscillating from this B flat major chord to F major 7, right? B flat major 7. And then, and what's interesting about it is like the second time through, it gives you that really strong Lydian. And then it takes you to G major of all places. F sharp minor to B7 to E minor. Then to like E half diminished, I think. Then to back to D. And then D minor to transition us back to B flat. So it's like basically like it has two tonal centers. It has F major as a tonal center, and then it has D major as a tonal center, which is like they're two very different key areas, right? It's so neat. And that's the thing about Pokemon music is like a lot of it is really complex, but it just sounds so organic and natural the way it flows. Hello, Wendy Rose. Welcome. Welcome on in. Ooh. Hipro Best. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for gifting all those subs. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, okay. If you just got a gift sub, who that is, let's see here. Oh, Wendy Rose, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So Thojak Q or Charlie's Beats or Palette Knife, Chombi got one. And a Recipe Reborn. Awesome. If any of you got a sub and you are not already on this here cajon and you would like to be, please speak up in chat and I will write your name on the cajon there. Courtesy of Hit Pro Best. Charlie's Beats, are you on this thing? I think I've written your name on here before. I feel like I remember. This is the one thing about the sub cajon is it's hard to remember. It's hard to remember whose name I've written when. There are so many. It's not a new cajon. Oh, your name is Charlie as well? Oh, that's funny. This is not a new cajon. This cajon has been accruing subscribers for quite a bit of time at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. It's funny. But yeah, well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, Hipro Best. I really appreciate the support. Oh man. Okay. So let me see here. Actually, there's something I can check here that might help me. Yeah. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right. Well, we'll keep on going and keep on playing some requests. Requests are still open if anybody wants to throw anything into the queue. I don't have too many things in the queue right now. So, Charlie's Beats and Charlie's Best. Yeah. That is funny. All right. Sky Chase Zone from Sonic 2 Travoto. What the heck? Oh, I love this theme. Oh, man, great question. Do I mainly play the Glockenspiel? I do not mainly play the Glockenspiel, but it is among the instruments that I play. I have one right here. You can... I should keep this bag closer to the Glockenspiel, actually, because it has my Glockenspiel mallets in it. Oh, there's a tambourine attached to it right now. This is my orchestra bag. This is where I keep most of the mallets that I use for like orchestral percussion stuff in. And I like it because it just like, you can just set it down on something like a table like this one, and it just stays. All right. But I have my Glockenspiel mallets in here. So, yeah, here's Glockenspiel. right? I do not primarily play this one. It's a little limited. It sounds nice, but it's very bright, very shrill. There's not a lot of range to it and not a lot of controls. So mostly on this stream, you'll see me playing the marimba, which is this instrument, and the vibraphone, which is this instrument. And sometimes the xylophone, which is this instrument. Oh, Hype Train just started. Speaking of which, okay. So, as long as the Hype Train is open, I'm going to take requests straight out of chat. Put a video game in chat. Just put a video game in chat. Hold on, I got to make sure I can see chat. And if I know it, I'll start playing something from it. And I will do this for as long as the Hype Train is going. Yes, also known as Games Not Songs. Because I might not know the specific song. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Feel free to put more than one song or one game in chat, because I might not know it. Oh, level 2, awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you. Woo! Oh my gosh! Ah. 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 I don't know that one. Whatever. I'm trying to do a different permutation than I normally do. my gosh. Thank you all for that crazy hype train. Holy heck. A lot happened during that one, and you definitely gave me a run for my money. Jer individually listing every franchise of the Ninja Gaiden series. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Okay, I have a lot of thank yous to say. So Palette Knife, thank you for gifting that sub to Minnie and me, 123. Windy Rose, thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, I'm definitely going to write you on the cajon for sure. Where's my Sharpie? Oh, it's over there. Those games are word to a song. Oh, wait. Is that the Eiffel 65 song? Ninja Guidance. Oh my gosh. Darth Plague gifted 5 subs as well. Who got those subs? Let's see here. To Nobi1, Andy, Blue Bamboo 01, I make balls, and Blur Hands. So if any of you got a sub and you would like your name on the cajon, please let me know. We're gonna put Windy Rose on here right now. Windy Rose. Thank you so much, Windy Rose. You are on the cajon. You are on that cajon. Eric gifted a sub. Thank you, Eric, for gifting that sub. Who got that one? That was to Stone Money 533. Stone, if you're here and if you want to go on the cajon, let me know. Wendy gifted a sub to Jer Roke, and Jared cheering a whole bunch of bits there. Thank you all so much for the support. I really, really appreciate that. I haven't that's the longest a hype train has gone for a while. That got to level 3. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you guys all so much. It's hard for me to tell when a hype train is going to happen these days. But yeah, when it does, it's like, yeah, it normally just kind of like rolls on through and we play some tunes. So you guys really gave me a run for my money to try to keep things going there. But that's what it's all about. That's what makes this fun, is when you give me that run for my money. All right. So, okay, let's see. We're going to have another ad coming up. Sorry about the ad. You know how it goes. We'll go ahead and run that one to get this one out of the way, so that it doesn't bother anybody. But then after the ad runs, then we're going to play Travota's request for some Sky Chase Zone, which is, man, that's such a great tune. I love Sky Chase Zone. It's so weird though. Like, I don't know why I have so much affection for it, but I just love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this ad. Let's get this ad out of the way. And then I'll see you all back here in 90 seconds. I won't do any playing while it's gone. Those of you who now have subscriptions will get to hang out in the secret sub chat while the ad is going on. So we can talk about secret things. Okay, here goes the ad. I think. Yep. Okay, good. Ad is running. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? Anybody got any secrets? Anybody got any big secrets? Let's see. My big secret for the day is that yesterday I cooked goulash, but I didn't follow the recipe. I didn't use ground beef. I used ground chicken. Don't let anybody find out, all right? What do I think of Scarf Dragon? Just based on the thumbnail picture here, I think he looks pretty cool. He's got a trench coat, it looks like, or a pea coat, or whatever you call it. He's wearing a scarf. He has kind of similar hair to me, kind of, if I didn't have it tied back right now. They call them ground chickens. Okay, but real talk, though, ground chicken, because like I'm all about finding my protein sources, right? Ground chicken is a more efficient source of protein, and it's cheaper. And I have some caution about the way that the red meat industry affects the environment, right? So I feel like replacing ground beef with ground chicken, like more often than not, is totally fine and like a cool thing to do sometimes. That's my opinion personally on cooking with ground chicken instead of ground beef. Oh, we're back from the ad. Oh gosh, we're back from the ad. Everybody's gonna find out that I was cooking goulash with ground chicken instead of ground beef. You can't let anybody find that out. Ground turkey. Yeah, ground turkey is good too. Ground pork. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've used ground turkey in the past too. I mean, it's just like slightly different flavors at that point. I think chicken is a little more efficient when it comes to like protein to calorie density, which is normally what I'm looking for. Is just like how much protein is there per calorie, you know. But yeah, ground turkey is another great source alternative, and it is super good. It's super tasty. Salmon and chicken. Yeah, I eat a lot of tilapia actually. Although I started having salmon again recently because a couple months ago I bought an air fryer. It's changed my life. I love this thing. I love it so much. Everything is so easy to make now, and I don't need to use oil because once again I try to avoid cooking with lots of oil, and like I just don't have to worry about that anymore. Everything is so easy to make. You just throw it in the air fryer and it just goes. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, tilapia isn't very nutritious. Well, it's got a ton of protein in it, which is mostly what I'm going for. But I think I get my other nutrients from other things, because like if I'm gonna have fish with tilapia or something like that, I'm probably also gonna have it with some sort of grain as well as vegetable of some sort. Like broccoli is one that I have a lot. Brussels sprouts, edamame sometimes. I think about things like this a lot. 45.67 for DB over on YouTube. Hello, welcome. You can make a request. If you look in the video description, that should give you a link to the request form, and it should pop up for me, and I can play your request that way. Okay. So let's see. We'll play Sky Chase Zone from Travodo. Sea bass. That's what it's at least a C+ in Animal Crossing. Oops, the video is muted. I love this theme. Sea bass. Oh my god, the carb. It's so short, but like I love it so much. Every time I get to Sky Chase Zone in Sonic 2, I'm so excited about it. I like Sonic 2 for me was like I think I've talked about this on the channel before. Sonic 2 was the I love that command. Sonic 2 was the Sonic that I didn't own as a kid. And side note to this, like when this semester's over and I start like picking up streaming a little more, I think I want to start playing Sonic games on my like off music days, like on days where I'm off music. I think I'm retiring from playing every Final Fantasy. I think I want to like pick up the Sonic franchise again because the Sonic is the franchise that I really grew up with. Sega Genesis was my first console, and I had my first game was Sonic 1, and then I had a bunch of other random games, including like Art Alive, which is like an art game, and like X-Men. I had X-Men on Sega Genesis. I don't remember like the order of the games that I had when I had them, but the next Sonic game that I had was Sonic 3, and then Sonic Spinball, I think, and Sonic and Knuckles. And I never owned Sonic 2. And so that game for me was like I had to borrow it from a friend or I had to rent it from the video store back when we did that. And like so like there's a lot about Sonic 2 that like when I play it I feel like, oh, this is really special that I'm playing this right now. Like I don't get to do this very often. So like I definitely want to like go through a lot of the classic Sonic games and play them on my channel. Just to like have like a little more centered of a sense of like, yeah, this is who I am as a gamer, you know. But I also want to start to get into playing some of the newer games for better or for worse. I bought Sonic Frontiers recently because it was extremely on sale, which I've heard is not great, but I want to check it out. I want to try it. I want to give it a shot. I want to give Sonic Generations a go. I haven't actually played Sonic Generations, but I've heard that game is good, actually. I love Sonic Mania. I've already played that on stream, actually. But then, like, I also had a foray of trying to play Sonic 06 on stream. They're so bad. But I kind of want to give it another shot. I don't know. Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that, Chambi, because Arag has requested Toxic Cave Zone. Right after your request, believe it or not. So yeah, it's so good. But I have to remember how it goes again. But yeah, I love Sonic games. Sonic 06 is really bad, but it would be kind of fun to try to get through it. I played Shadow the Hedgehog when I was in high school or college with a friend of mine. Not this is long before Twitch was a thing, but like we tried to play through it once, and it was just like Shadow the Hedgehog was a really funny experience. Like it was really funny just watching that chapter of Sonic Team's like, I don't know, their progression of like, oh, all the gamers are growing up and now they want mature games. So we need to rate this one T for teen, give Shadow a gun and make him say the D word when he dies. Okay. Like, man, yeah, I know. It was so bad. I would also, though, I want to give Sonic Adventure Battle 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle or whatever it is a proper playthrough. I don't think I ever actually played all the way through that. Sonic Heroes and Sonic Colors, I kind of want to try, and maybe even like the Werehog game. Like I never played that. I never did Sonic and the Secret Rings. I never did Sonic and the Black Knight. I never did Sonic Unleashed. Like I never touched any of those games. And maybe if we're really feeling adventurous, we can play the Game Boy Advance or the DS. I think it was Game Boy Advance. I don't remember. The RPG one with the stolen soundtrack where they literally downloaded a MIDI that Arrow who watches this channel, an Arrow Reborn, uploaded back in like the 90s or whatever. Actually it was E10. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a Sonic the Dark Chronicles. Yeah. They completely blew it on the soundtrack. Some of the tracks are just literally random. Hold on. Let's look up the OST. Some of the tracks on the soundtrack are literally just random notes because the MIDI didn't transfer over, and whoever they got to do the music, he must have just like fallen asleep for the first 2 years of dev and then like realized he needed to submit something. Sonic the Dark Chronicles of the Dark Brotherhood OST. That's the one, right? Okay. We're liable to just find like random stuff that's not anywhere near right. So hold on. Let's just see what happens if we just play some of these. Not off to a good start. Not off to a good start. Okay, let's skip through. This is Green Hill Zone. Okay, hold on. This track is supposed to have drums, clearly. Okay, there are the drums. But what happened? Like there are literal channels missing. The drums, the bass line is gone now. There was the bass line. So this soundtrack, I think that whoever composed it, downloaded like MIDI, downloaded MIDIs he found on VGMix.com or VGmusic.com. He downloaded MIDIs he found on VGmusic.com and just put them in the game of like other Sonic tracks. And one of them was a MIDI that Arrow had uploaded. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. This is the Sonic 3 and Knuckles final boss. This is the final boss. This is just a MIDI rip. This is just a really bad MIDI rip. I mean, it's like the MIDI rip is probably not bad. It's just not complete. It's just a different key. Oh my god, hold on. I'm screaming into my mic. I gotta turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. There you go. There's Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. It could be kind of fun to play this one. Get Arrow on stream. Be like, yep, this is my MIDI. This is what I uploaded to VGmusic.com. Oh god, Humming Harmonic, you're totally right. Aerith's gonna come after me. Okay, I should play some more requests. Chambi, I'm gonna be real with you. Balloon Trip kicked my butt when I tried to play it the other day. It's very contrapuntal. I actually am curious. Wait, I kind of want to try to see if I can read both lines. Hold on, we're going to do this very slow. We're going to do this very slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and Voice crossing. Ah, wait, it's triplet. Ah. No. Ah. Oh, no. There it is. Woo! Oh, that's why nobody's done it. No, it's tough to do the the both parts in unison. You have to do the 3/2, right? 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 You have to get dun 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 dun. Yeah. Yeah. It skips the C natural. Woo! That wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad, right? Gaming Pro, welcome from YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I'll just improvise on it. That's a balloon trip from Balloon Fight. That's for Chomby. There you go, Chomby. Can I play White Knuckle Stroll? No. Also, thank you for subscribing, Gaming Pro. I appreciate that. I can't play White Knuckle Stroll because I have no idea how to play it, and I just do not have the genetics of Casey Cangelosi. I don't know how that man does what he does. White Knuckle Stroll is a pretty incredible piece, though. Do you guys know White Knuckle Stroll? Who, for those of you who are not percussionists, just listen to this. This is ridiculous. Half of these notes he's just playing with one hand. God. I don't know if it's just insane. Absolutely insane. Can I play Velocities? It's been such a long time since I practiced Velocities. I have a mirror in the way. I can kind of get to the notes. What is it? Man, I can't remember a lot of it. This part was my favorite part, though. I love this part. Okay, that's all I remember. That's all I remember. Hi, Bruno. Hello. Non-binary 9. Hello, welcome. Man, I miss Velocities. I wanna, like, that's one that I always want to practice, but like I just don't have time to practice. It's so beautiful. The captions on the marimba are very funny. But yeah, so like this section is just based on open fourths and fifths, which are like my favorite sonorities. Like I love this sort of sound. It's so good. Yeah, I'd love to learn that piece again or relearn it at some point. Oh my goodness. Velocities. I get it. Okay. What else can I play? That rapid piece, yeah. White Knuckle Stroll by Casey Cangelosi. I actually don't know how to pronounce his last name, which is bad because like I know him. I give a master class at his school, and I just avoid saying his last name the whole time. Yeah, Casey Cangelosi. That's his name. Okay. Anyway, so we did some balloon fight for Chombi. Arag, yes, Toxic Caves. Bum ba da 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 bum. What key is it originally in? Let's look this up really quick. I want to find out. Boom. Toxic Cave Zone from Sonic Spinball. Was I right? I was right. I can't believe I was right. Okay, okay, okay. What am I gonna do with this one? I gotta do something. I gotta do something fun with this one. Part of me wants to do that over here. Oops. What is this on? Oh, I've made this so I can't hear this. Hold on. I have to set that so I can hear. Wait, I should be able to hear it actually. Hold on, what's going on here? Is it not on? Let's go into this thing. Wait, hold on a second. I need to test something. Oh, I can hear that. I should be able to hear this. Oh, it's just very soft. Okay, I can hear it. Hold on. I'm gonna actually just boost this in my own ears. I could use this. I need to make this much louder in my own ears. Oh, but we're gonna have an ad. So okay, let's let the ad get out of the way, and then we'll finish up with Toxic Cave Zone. And while the ad is playing, I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So I want to do something fun with it. Okay, let's run this ad. We'll be back in 90 seconds. 90 seconds. You have to deal with the ads. Sorry, Darth Plagueis, I hope you weren't like sweating there with your hand on the snooze button, like, oh my god, am I gonna have to do it? Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Darth Plagueis is like the line of defense against me like going off in like brain ADHD land of not noticing that an ad is about to start. Darth Plagueis is like there to catch when the ad is going to play while I'm in the middle of playing. And yeah, and she knows exactly. She's got the sense. Like, there have been so many times where I've just like not kept track of the ad, and like I'm in the middle of playing and it just goes, and I feel really bad when that happens. But okay, so there's this part. Ah, wait. So there's the space. No, Bruno, you've done. Bruno is here for live bans. Bruno has banned people live on stream before. Okay, so that's all that's going on in this one. So we can definitely do something fun with it. So okay, I think we're back from ads now. So this one's gonna start simple, but you'll see why. Yeah, there will be logic to this experience. Oh, I was just recording. I just had my thing down, recording for a while. Oh, I forgot to put my thing on Do Not Disturb, and now it's buzzing like crazy. Okay. How's my time? Let's do that again. I'm going to give it 4 measures, actually. Okay. I think we got it there. There you are. I'm also going to go ahead and close requests during this one because I want to get through the rest of what I've got. Oh no, I talked during that. Okay, it's fine. RJ Arcade, welcome. All right, let's mess around back here. We're gonna mess around back here a little bit. Actually, do I want to record some chords now? Maybe we'll go ahead and do this part now. That was Toxic Caves from Sonic Spinball. That was requested by Arag TG. That was fun. It's like with that tune, like I don't know what else I could do with it other than loop it. It's gotta be a loop. I mean, it's just like that bass line is so important. You gotta get that bass line. Super fun. Super, super fun. All right. So we got 2 play-alongs left, and then I'll go ahead and wrap things up after this. I have ooh, Possum House Party. Thank you so much for the follow. That sounds like a wild house. Yeah, no, I'm having a ton of fun tonight, but I'm also pretty tired. And my arms are starting to be like, hey man, what are we doing? It's a lot. Let the toxins flow through you like the lactic acid that your muscles build up when you do stuff like this. All right, well, so we'll do another one for Hit Pro, we'll do another one for Travoto, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. So let's do some Pokemon Black and White. I played this game when I was in grad school. All right, Dragon Spiral Tower, is that what that said? Woo! Yes. Oh, this definitely could have been louder. Okay. Ooh. The wagon. This is Chrono Trigger. All that modulation. Right, Bruno? Yeah, it's so Chrono Trigger and with a little bit of With a little bit of Link to the Past to it, yeah. No, I hear it too. Because it's this motif. It's this. There it is. It's gotta be, like, it has to be on purpose. It has to be on purpose. This track, it makes me think, like, I like checked it to make sure it wasn't Silva Gunner, honestly, when I heard that. Yeah, exactly. I think that's actually from the game. I'll go ahead and fade out here since this is a longer cut. But yeah, it's a really cool track. But yeah, this whole thing, right? And then it goes like, where I think it does it there. And then you get it like does something like that, which is the Link to the Past thing. But I mean it's a super cool track. It definitely makes me think like, man, were those oh my gosh, Hipro Best, what the heck? Again? Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs again. Oh my gosh, Eddie, Moonlight Stardust, Zaxter 2, Dark Decay, and Silvertrine. If any of y'all are not on the Cajon already, please let me know. I'll write your name on there. Thank you so much. No, it's my pleasure, Hit Pro. Like you, I really, really appreciate the generosity. It's very kind of you. I'm just doing what I do. Oh my goodness. But yeah, and like also nerding out about how like the composer of this track for Pokemon Black and White must have known the Chrono Trigger and Link to the Past soundtracks, because it just sounds so intentional, like such intentional nods to those games, to those motifs. And I like that. I want that to be the case, actually. I want him to know, and I want him to have done it on purpose, because I want him to be like, ah, yes, I am a video game composer who also enjoys video game music, and here is my acknowledgement of some of the great standards, right? But yeah, anyway, it's super cool. Thanks for the request, Hip Pro. I really appreciate that, and for the gifted subs. It's very nice of you. Okay. We'll finish things off tonight with some Donkey Kong Country 2 Force Interlude, a remix from Travoto. Okay, hopefully this one is in tune with my instrument. Sometimes remixes aren't. I'm optimistic. We're good. Nice. That was Force Interlude, an ambient chill remix by Mesmonium. That was requested by Travoto. Thank you, Travoto, for the request. All right. This is a fun night. Thanks, everyone, for a great time. Let's go ahead and find somebody for us to raid here at the end of the night. Okay. Going to here. Da 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 da. It's a good tune. Yeah. All right. Who can we raid? Ooh. Okay. 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 Look at all of these people. Look at all these streamers. So many streamers. Any Marimba streamers? Oh, Disco Cactus Forest Interlude. Yeah, well, thank you, Eric. It's hard for me to play Forest Interlude now because I just think of that, and it's not the same thing. Should we read? Oh no, this is not music that I'm looking at right now. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go to the music category and see if anyone else is doing video game music. Video game music as the tag. It's just me and 2 DJ radio accounts. Okay, fail. Thank you for that snooze, Darth Plagueul. Okay. I think Zeldathon or Clinkit just did an event with Office Drummer, who I don't follow, and I feel like I should. Wait, is this the stream? What is happening? I thought this was an ad. Oh. This would be a bad time to raid. Because he's restarting his internet. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, wait, let me see. Who else? Although we should raid Office Drummer at some point. Whomst. I'm just scrolling through the category. I'm always hesitant though. Like I like rating new people, but I'm also often hesitant to do it because like I don't want to rate somebody who ends up being like super toxic, you know. Oh, there's me. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Forget it. We won't do new. We'll do familiar. Let's raid. Let's raid October Ember Music. Last stream from the Loft for a little while. Yeah, we haven't raided them in a little bit. Why not? They're making cool music together. That'll be fun. Okay. But before we go off and do this raid, it's time to say goodbye. So thank you all so much for being here on this wonderful Monday evening. Especially if you're also snowed in like I am. Thank you for all the support tonight. There was a lot of support. We had such a crazy hype train that happened, but all the gifted subs, the the cheering, all the bits that happened, a lot of follows tonight as well. Thank you all so much for your support. It allows me to keep doing what I do every Monday night here on twitch.tv/DrumUltima. So thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you also to the mods who were around tonight, who were helping me keep an eye on chat, help me get through the requests, and generally just being wonderful folks to have around. I think we had Darth Plagal, Bruno, we had McAfee for a little bit as well. Thank you all so much. I stream every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time normally, except for when I don't. Sometimes I don't because I have like a rehearsal or something. But most of the time I stream every Monday night. And if I'm not going to, I'll tell everybody in Discord about it. So feel free to join the Discord if you want to find out updates about stream. All right, we'll go ahead and head on over to October Ember music. So thanks again, everyone. I will see you all next time. Bye.